Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, let me make sure I've got the stream tag correct. Because we are not doing more Alien, we are doing more Blueprints. Although I could go for some Alien, honestly. That was a good time, and I'm looking forward to doing it more. So, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody has had a good day. Good, good. I've had a decent day. Exhausting day. So, which is why I didn't make it out to anything this evening, but you know, good day regardless. Um, as we've been doing on on Wednesday night, though, we're gonna keep going with blueprints. So, that said, let's get into it. Sorry, I'm having a kind of off evening evening tonight. As I said, I was exhausted, and so I just got up from a long nap. Uh, maybe a half hour ago. Um, I think I got home around 6:30. Oh, it was a great nap. But I got home around 6:30. Uh, went to take a nap around 7:30 and got up around 9:30. So, yeah. And I probably would have gone to bed earlier if I thought I could get away with it, but I had to eat like something for dinner first. Tomb. So if everybody recalls, last time we made a lot of good progress in theory. Actually, no, I'm not even going to say in theory. I don't know what a reasonable bedtime is in the first place. I actually do, but I'm going to pretend I don't for the bit. But no, I doubt I'll struggle too hard anyway. Falling asleep is never something that I've had much trouble with when I get around to it. Okay. Ooh, we don't even have to go into the house. We can just go down the catacombs and we can investigate. Because one of the things that we got to do yesterday that we got real lucky for is we finally got the pump room working. Which means that we finally got the reservoir level down and we can now go and see what is down at the bottom of the reservoir. Can I access it from this side? I assume I can. I cannot. That's so rude of this game. That's fine though. I don't mind that actually because I haven't lost really too many steps on this. Well, I could. If I go... No, that doesn't actually take me around. That takes me up in a different spot. And I don't think it's actually fewer steps up that way than it would be this way. At least not by significant enough a margin that I care. it might be like 1 step shorter, and at that point, it's no big deal. But yeah, we got the pump room working. We got to go into room 46 again. We unlocked the secret of the clock tower. I hope I don't have... I assume I'm gonna have to do the clock tower again, effectively, in order to get it in order to get the keys back for it. But that's fine. The fact we know it's there is kind of what's important. Okay. Reading Nook will always take us to the library, if we so desire. Swimbird. Alright, and remember, if you spot something that you think I need to pay attention to, call it out. That's fine. The clock tower puzzle is not going to be nearly as hard on the redo. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not the sea, that's what they say when looking at me. You're not seabird, you are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they'll do it for me and on my behalf. Red, green, and yellow, that's almost like the nation colors, but I don't think quite. It is. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I'll say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Yeah, that's kind of the message of this book, and it's not... like, you read Red Prince, and the story of Red Prince is veiled enough that if you're not in the know, you could claim that it is, like, that you could claim that it's just a book. But Bluebird is very explicit in that it is a text about... Yeah, that is absolutely correct in this case. Or at least you shouldn't consider them your friends. But in a setting like this, that is also referring to more than just, oh, that pulled that lever button up. Okay, let's go over there. It can also stand for example, the repression of the governments. Which is what I thought of first when I saw what that book was talking about. That in this setting, in this system, the government are pushing the or repressing this story and this alternate idea. If you don't want to live in a red world, then you are not welcome in their world. Is one way you can think about it. Which is why the game is Blueprints. Ooh, that's rough. I'm not going to be able to finish Chamber of Mirrors, I don't think. We're going to go for green, because green is likely to be courtyard. Oh, special cost bypassed. Nice. So yes, you're absolutely right that you shouldn't consider them your friends. But also, if they're the only people around available, then how could you be blamed for thinking that way? They're the only people you've ever known to be your possible friends. I appreciate that this Hall of Mirrors gives so many oranges, because it means that you can actually, like, get around, navigate the spaces around it without, just totally suffering. Surely. Can we not solve this room without access through the third way? That's so rough. Here I was, getting hopeful. So yeah, you're absolutely correct that they're not your friends, but it can also be super easy to be convinced they're your friends by virtue of them being the only quote unquote friends available to you. Having the dining room is good. Or if, you know, it's them being your friends is actually just a metaphor for them being society as a whole. Let's go for a redraw. Ooh, coat check is a good one, but no. Oh, for sure. I 100% agree. But that can be manipulated. And, like, I 100% agree. Like, your friends should be people who who are supportive and helpful to you and will work with you to get through things and actually help you and do things with you that, like, you enjoy. But that's not something that is a lot of people find super easily, of course. Okay, hold on. 6 minus 4, 2, plus 13, 15, times 2, 30, minus 4, 26. That doesn't work. Do I have this backwards? Is it 20 plus 13? No, that doesn't work either. Is it 4 minus 6? Minus 2 to 11 times 2 is 22, minus 4 is 18? No. Four. 6 minus 4 is 2. Hold on, we'll do this one more time just so we have the opportunity. 11 times 3, 33, minus 13, 20. So I have these right. This is add, this is multiply, this is minus. Do I start here? No. 13 minus 6 minus 4 is 10 times, or is 3 minus, times 2 is 6, minus 4 is 2. Let's try 2. That was correct. Okay. So 1 squared is 1. No. No? No. Yeah. Let's try 4 squared. So 4 squared is 16. Minus 4 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Divided by 9? That doesn't make any sense. What? Four plus 1, 5. What is happening here? Why is this doing this? What is happening here? What if we did 9 squared divided by 9? So now we're back to 9. 9 minus 4 plus 1, which is 6. No. Because this is operating by rules as normal. 11. Then we go out to ring 2 for plus times 3. So 33. Minus 13. Down to 20. That works. For this one, we can say, start with the blue, 13 minus 4 minus 6, because that's the first operation here. So 3, and then we come out to this operation, 2, or 6, minus 4, 2. But for this one, if we 1 minus 4 is negative 3, squared is 9, divided by 9, is it 1? Weird. Also, the membership, the key card, is a wild key to get. And that tells me that I should absolutely note it down as one of my 12 keys. It's the notes time! It didn't even occur to me to mark down key card as one of the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one of the puzzles we got some time back is that there are 12 major keys. Just like there are 12 major keys in music. So I don't know what it means yet, but it's been something that has been super easy for me to it's been a puzzle that I could actually keep track of. Is really what it comes down to. It's a puzzle that I can actually pretty easily keep track of and keep under my hat. Ooh, workshop. Battery pack. Love that. I'm cool with getting the guest bed here. It does cut off this direction, but that's kind of fine. Because that sits behind the foundation anyway, and the foundation, and if I can reach it, which I should be able to, will give me plenty of ways to move forward. And besides that, even before we do anything outside of the foundation, we're gonna head down, because we want to go and see what's down in the reservoir. Hello, hello. And I do have the key card, so I could theoretically call the elevator if I needed. Okay. Down to the reservoir. Y'all are gonna need to keep my eyes sharp here, because I am likely to miss something. Seems like there's a lot of information down here. Oh, no. Do I only get to open a certain number of these? Do these take keys to open? Oh, no. Oh, and the symbols are mixed together. So we have suns, we have moons, we have this air symbol, and those seem to be the main three. So we have the sun. Well, okay. There are 4 colors of boxes. Are there any combinations that only appear on one box? Because that will likely be the correct one if there's any combination that only appears on one box. We have black air, moon, air, moon, moon, air. Okay, so we have no black suns, but that also means... Oh, that also means that all of them are... that none of them are solo. If we can identify which one of these boxes is the only one of its kind, so like the only box to have a certain symbol color combination, that should lead us to the right box anyway. It's a little bit brute forcey, but it's totally reasonable in context, I think. Okay, white air, white sun, second white sun, second white air. So we've seen a bunch of air and sun. Okay. All the air, so there are multiple each of air and sun white boxes. Moving on to, let's move on to red since we have 2 right here. We have multiple suns. Multiple suns. 1 moon. Second moon. Okay. Blue, we have a sun, moon, air, sun, moon, 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 sun. Okay, so we only have 1 air blue box. I'm willing to gamble on this being the correct box. All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. But that's false. Not all green memos found in boxes in the water are true. Oh no, we're going to want to write these down. Because it's also specifically in the water. This is gonna take a while. If we can pull a bunch of pinks. Yeah, true. We'll use somewhat magic-y notation. Using U for blue to differentiate it from the black boxes. We're also going to be careful not to spend quite all of our keys just yet. Because that sounds problematic. Also, we're going to go this way so we don't spend too many resources too quickly. I would like to at least get another key or something. This feels super destructible. Well, it's a little unfortunate. That's the only one with multiple ways forward. I'm cool with it. Ooh. Kind of rough when I actually do want to go down. The compass was a bit of an unfortunate pickup here, in that sense. Patio. Rough. Her ladyship's chamber. Yo! We have the key. We have the key and can use it for once. Her ladyship's sleep diary. My dear diary, after countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of our estate. It is his hope that by tracking the caliber and length of my sleep in each room, together we may come to a deeper understanding of my condition and perhaps, with luck, find a more favorable environment in which I might finally find some amount of rest. Clara. My dear diary, to begin, I thought it best to start with my own room despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is not as it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort gazing in the stars before dozing off, and it pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. Sleep durations, 2.5 hours. Quality, peaceful despite brevity. Oh, this is effects of ending your day in particular rooms. That's neat. I woke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. This is just like game information. End day. Nice 10 steps plus 1 star. Yeah. Dear Diary, last night I retired to the guest rooms. I have yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space normally reserved for guests staying the weekend. However, I found despite having a choice between 2 beds that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guests deserve at the very least as much comfort in their stay as we have. Sleep duration 4 hours, quality very fragmented, observable effects nothing special. My dear diary, it was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. The room was just as I had imagined it from the stories he told me of growing up with an elder brother. Herbert informed me that the room has remained untouched, almost identical to when they both occupied it. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up through most of the night. Sleep duration, twice the usual. Quality, twice as restless. The next morning, I went to the family tomb to visit his grave, and was surprised to find a flower already laid. Bunk, room, a flower in tomb? That's odd. I could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the die, as he often puts it, and wait for his night off to sneak into his room for a nap. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room was thrilling, but the fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Every little noise startled me, and I couldn't manage to sleep for more than few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Duration, perhaps an hour. Quality, terrible. Half steps the following day. But stray die. It's kind of incredible that it hasn't occurred to me yet that staying in the bedrooms overnight might have effects. Master bedroom. My dear diary, I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. It's extravagantly showy, with every surface adorned with gold and every piece of furniture so large it seems almost comical. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows were somehow comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain on my neck or back. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in what feels like forever. 8 whole hours, the best in many months. Refreshed with more energy and more steps. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my quest of slumber, a most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son, and has requested my presence in hand to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. Lady Clara Epsom, grandmother. That's a map of the way to the uh, outside room. Is that all? I feel underwhelmed? Like, the idea that the bedrooms have effects is certainly interesting. But I... Huh. I guess. I was kind of expecting that this would be another major secret that would help me progress the story. But no. It's just, a room. Security. Do like security. We're gonna go to keycard system because what I want to do is I want to set the security level higher so that I see more keycard doors instead of key doors, ideally. And hold on, can I identify these last couple of rooms that are shown here? Okay, it's just some of these last ones that I didn't get. That's the showroom. That is the ballroom. And I still haven't actually seen that room. Looks like a theater of some kind. Hey, treasure trove. I need a key. I need a key. I'm keyless. Commissary would be good. I have a bunch of money and it might have keys. It didn't have keys, but it had just about everything else I could want. Did I not update? Should be good now. Throne room? I don't have 5, I have 4. No, I can't reclaim the crown. I'll take the closet. None of those was the key. Which might make this the end of my day. No! Thank goodness. Let's redraw. Kitchen. Not super interested in the food for sale. I am. Oh. Okay, never mind. Tell me about it. At least, you could tell me, for example, where I should go to do it. What I should be looking to interact with. Because I am all for other things to do today. Which kinds of word puzzles? Is this the, water, ice, steam puzzle? You can tell me which puzzle it is. I don't mind. Castle? I don't think I have, a king room. I can't do the... That could be the corner rooms. But I don't know what this would be in that case. Because this would be like conservatory. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have I don't have an office or a master bedroom. And those are the only two um, king rooms that I'm aware of. Oh, I have a couple places that I can try to dig up keys now that I have a shovel. Turnip, sure. That could have a key. Turnip, love it. Turnip, love it. I also have the Cloister of Mila down here that I can go check. Old shoe, no key, not a key. Key! We got one! I think we use it to open the treasure trove chest. Given that this is our only key and we're unlikely to get any further today. We're close enough we can swing by the workshop. I could have done a detector shovel, that could have been helpful, but that's fine. Oh, it's a blue moon key chest. We'll look at R actually. I wish I had taken note of which color that first box was. If anybody could, if it's consistent, if somebody could identify that for me, that would be great. Oh, that's fun. So I'm just gonna have some errant information then. Yeah, that's why I've noted UM, because that is blue moon box. Are the treasure trove boxes connected to the reservoir boxes, or are those entirely separate puzzles that are just using the same systems? Cool. We're gonna rest in the regular bedroom, see if anything happens overnight. Alright. This was not a great run. We kind of lost too much. We have CXET with vaguely that spacing. That's about all we actually have for it. I suspect it was like corner rooms, but then I'm not sure what X is. Let me take a look through the room directory first, and then mayhaps. Okay, I should actually think about this a little further. Trophy room could be one. Chamber of Mirrors. Conference room. Electric Eel Aquarium, technically. I don't know if, like, the size of the name means anything here. East Wing Hall. It is on the east side. It would technically be possible. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because that has too many exits. Oh, Courtyard and Cloister of Mila, but also those also have too many exits, so those wouldn't appear there. The Armory could technically be in that corner, but I can't get that unless I'm in night mode. The Kennel? No, because that also doesn't fit the space. The Classroom? Treasure Trove could fit there. Conservatory is what I immediately thought of for that top one. Those are outer rooms. Is there somewhere else that I already have that I should be looking to for additional hints on that? That's all I'll ask for now. Because that definitely seems like a very luck-based, like... You'll want the schoolhouse while you're out there. Is X, like, 10? I'll take Toolshed. Toolshed is the most reliable of these, I think. Like, technically you can get more out of a trading post, but it's more difficult and I don't think is reliable. And Hovel... I've stated before, I rarely actually have issues with gems, except for the throne room. Just last run. That's like one of only a handful of times I've had issues with gems for a very long time. Ooh, we don't want the power hammer yet. Conservatory! Beautiful. Oh, that is really good to know, actually. Yes, thank you. Do I have this noted? It is a rook room? Yes. That is actually really good to know. Standard is fine. I could even push this up to unusual. No, it's got a lot of exits. I like having it around. Conference room has a clear function and it does it, and it's also got a lot of exits. But it also doesn't do much for me. I think it's comfortable and unusual. Library should be standard. Commonplace, maybe? Yeah, it being commonplace will allow me to go through rooms more quickly. Will allow me to go through books more quickly. And that actually is something that's fairly valuable to me. Dining room, as that'll allow us to keep going up. I take this. We'll take spare room and gamble on getting Nook later. Drawing room is good. We like drawing room. It's gem neutral since I opened this. Yes. Library is good. Let's get the fixed stars this time. Weight room is probably the play here. I don't love the weight room, but it's a good room. Gonna ignore the fact that model's clipping a little bit, actually. Dark room is good. We like the dark room. But before we head on, let's backtrack at least a step and make sure we aren't neglecting our east wing. Oh. Do I even need my power hammer? What would I want the... I probably benefit most from getting the power hammer. Power hammer. Yep. Coin purse is a great little economy item. Bourgeois. I wonder what the bourgeois does. Also, I note that the bedroom didn't have any particular effects, which is relevant. Darn. Wait, hold on. Does that mean I'm locked? I'm locked. Okay, I guess next day. Let's go return our power hammer. It's the unfortunate way of the game. Sometimes it just hands you an F and you can't do anything but take it. Let's end day in the boudoir just to see if anything particular happens ending the day in there. Call it a day. A minor F, all things told. It didn't take us long to get that far, and there weren't any real issues. Plus, major F is not one of the keys we're looking for. I don't think I have an F key. It's gonna be really interesting. We'll take Schoolhouse. One of the things we had been doing all of the time is going for Tomb whenever we saw it. And having gotten the key to her ladyship, like having read Clara Epson's diary now, the Tomb is no longer an insta-take. We solved that puzzle. We don't need that answer every time anymore. Workshop. So glad we dropped this to commonplace. Oh, sure. But it kind of puts us down on the wrong end of below, if that makes sense. Classroom. We'll take a classroom. This is the grade 1 classroom, where we've pretty much expended the usefulness of what this classroom can give us. It's something that is in consideration for what is happening today, to be sure. You said I would want classrooms for that puzzle, and so I'm drafting cognizantly of that. Ooh, that's a little rough. I get the classroom, but I don't. Oh, that's math. We don't do that here. Yeah, real unfortunate that they cost gems. Oh, I would kind of like the funeral parlor. We can redraw. Chapel's a good one. But let's head this way first. Oof, can't take that classroom. We'll take this storeroom instead. We're gonna be pretty gem hungry this round. So any opportunity for extra gems is probably gonna be one we have to take. Okay, we probably can't take a south-facing classroom either. Ah, no, we should. We're gonna. Okay, this is the water, ice, steam answer we got earlier. Yikes. Probably should have redrawn that. I forgot I could. Are we avoiding the boiler room? That's rough. But hey, free gem. Wow. I can't help but feel like I didn't get any information from that, even though I know that it's part of the puzzle. I just don't have the oh, gallery. Gallery's that last room. In the security cams. The gallery. We're gonna go in there now and see what's up. No, I'm not gonna take classroom here. I'm not stupid enough to cut off my entire route. Infinity. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. Christopher Manson. 8 letters. There's no chance it's just gluttony, is it? No. Is it them as they appear here? H. We have an E. L. No. Well, hold on. Let's take a look at this other one first as well. Thick. Can it just spell thick? Thick. Oh, there's so many of these. Okay. Red? Interesting. Okay. So these... Ah, so this does try to fill in the names. Okay, this is interesting. I have very little idea what the answers are to this, but surely it's derived from the pictures in some way, right? What's the place associated with red? None of them. Wait, red is Orintius. Orintius? That's too many letters. No. Oh, it might be. This is genuine. If that's an option. It's not. Is it Veritas? Ah, I just accidentally clicked past the T. Come on, give me an A. Give me an A. No A. But it's got genuine, very, as in like Veritas, actual objectives and truth, eyes as in seeing, and it's neither genuine or Veritas, both of which are words that should fit in this space. Okay. Okay. Genuine. We know that it can't be genuine or Veritas. Sunrise? Is that an option? Oh, that's the U is there. No. Is it puzzles that can be figured out, or are these puzzles that should be determinable if I can just like parse what the images themselves are, or is there some like hint that like is elsewhere and relatively easily accessible to me if I happened onto it on a random playthrough, or that if I like recognized what part of my of my many puzzle pieces is supposed to be. Oh, okay, so this is just a genuinely hard puzzle. Okay, great. Um, can't be blueprint. Oh, they are all different letters, aren't they? 5, 6, 7, 8. Um, can't be veritable, because, you know, very table. A path for me? Sure. Um, thick. Thick. Okay. It's not thick, unfortunately. Thick is not the name of the piece. That would be very funny, but it's not. Um, Star Chain Rocket, Bound Rocket, Fist. Okay, what is the too abstract. Night? Is that even an option? Doubtful. No. No, night is in N-I-G-H-T. Come on now. There is a major difference in the focus point of the piece. Thick. Deserved, deserved, deserved. Light? What if I just... Is light an option? No. Police? I don't know. That's thinking too abstractly, probably. There's a pun or something that is the foundation of this. Think! It's think because it's thick, but thin. Yeah. This is not thick P, though. That would be both wrong and probably dangerous to somebody. Mirror P. This image is like the wagons are mirrored, but there's a giant P. No, there's no way it's giant P. Mirror. Red mirror. Because this is all the red items. Red flecked? Red lecked? Never mind. Wait, why do you say that? Am I just entirely... Is it that I'm entirely on the wrong track, or that I've already gotten the hint? Flipper? Oh, that it's mirrored? Yeah, okay. Red mirror P. What actual word can I make using those ideas? Crimson? It's too long. Mirror is not. Yeah. I don't think mirror is even an option for this. At least I doubt it is. Yeah, no. No, not an option. Fred. I'm gonna come back to that one. No. Pired. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that one. Okay. So we have veritable. But that's not it. It's not the veritable. Nor is it genuine. What? Wait, which was? For this puzzle or the other puzzle? He read? Pred. 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 P-red. 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 Peered? Do we have an E here? I don't. I do. Oh. Yeah. Person? No. Mirrored. If I could do mirrored, that would be great, but no. It's not veritas or genuine or veritable. Can I do I with these last, like, the word I with these last three? Doesn't look that way. Let's see if we can figure out if there's a Y anywhere. It's genuine. It's genuine. Like, genuine, but it's genuine. But genuine is not the word. We figured this out. Because I don't even think there's a G here. Yeah, no G. It is. Is it some stupid word like, no, ingenue is too many, how many even letters is that word, ingenue? I don't think I have an I here anyway. No, I think it actually would be perfect. It would be INGENUE, which is 7 letters, but also it's a word that has to do with, like, I think it's like new. It's got, yeah, yeah. Ingenue. A real, yes. There's so many I's. Um, I on it. There's no way. No, I know it can't be that because I know I don't have the letters in the right places for that. Is it reality or some nonsense like that? I bet I could make this spell that. Ah, I just went past the A. This is where we're going to spend the rest of our evening, probably, because this is going to take a minute to solve. No, I just went past it. No. Rough, because this could so easily... Right, it's all these words about truth and the real and, like, what is actual. Actually? Does this have a C? I don't think it does. No. There are a lot of I's. Yes. Yes. But sight is definitely not it. That's too few letters. It's not sight. It's not really. It's not reality. It's not um genuine. It's not veritas. For real. For real. Y'all are just teasing me as it's actually happening here, and that's totally fine. For real isn't. There's no way it's for real, right? I'm reasonably confident there wasn't an F. Oh, there is an F there. Hold on. If this is actually, if the what I'm spelling here is for real. Gosh. Oh, there is an E. This is the fact that this is almost possible is really amusing, even if it's not right. No. Oh no. I'm gonna feel stupid when I don't get this, aren't I? I'm gonna feel stupid when I get this for not having gotten it sooner. I know it. Yes, I know. Wait. Hold on. No, I got Thin K. I came up with Thin K on my own. Thank you very much. Is it just real eye? That would be so... I have not forgotten that a sideways 8 is still an 8. If it's real eye, I'm not sure whether I'm gonna laugh or cry. Fortunately, it is not real eye. Thank goodness. Realize? Oh my dear. I hate that. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. It's realize. All for gems? Okay. 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 Realize. Okay. Mirrored red P. I don't do them very frequently. This is the first time I've had to do one in quite a while. P red mirrored. Yes, I know. P on mirrored red. Yes, I hear you. It's not peered. Primed. It's such a good emoji. It's not primed. Poured. Per. Look, I'm thinking out loud, okay? P red. Peered. Repair. No. Reader? I doubt there's even an R up here. I might not be good at these, actually. I might have given you false hope with coming up with think so fast. P red up. Pre. Shush, I know. I just, like, mirroring it has to be part of the puzzle. But it's not Peter. That's wrong. That's wrong. Nor is it Dereep or Redeep. Derp. Yes. I'm gonna come back to this one again. I feel like I'm thinking about it wrong. Nailsin 8. 7-8. 7-8 nail. 7-8 nail. Wait. Thin 8. Because there's also a shark, which could just be another hint toward 8 being a thing, a part of this. 8. I think ATE are the last 3 letters, if that works. Um, so I don't think it's the nail. So, evening. We are playing blueprints. Um, we're trying to solve a rebus. Rebus. Is this what Jesus Christ died for us? No, 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 it's not what it is. Oh. Um. It could be 8, spelled 8. And that would be 5 the last 5 letters, if that's what you are thinking of, Miss Mori. Um. Okay. 8. Conjugate, that's too long, by 1. State. I'm just throwing out words that end in 8. Shush. Sensate? No, that's 1 letter too few. If we assume it's state. Which we cannot do. No, it's not proliferate, unfortunately. That's too long. 8. Relate. Sins. Punish. Infinite. Excruciate. Yes. Hocate. Recreate. Yeah. No, there's only 7 buckets. It's not 8 buckets, 8 words. It's 7 buckets, 7 words. A 7-8 is so funny, I don't think it's it. Yeah, like, those are the 7 classical deadly sins. Yeah. Sort. Like, you might want to sort the nails into the bins. An 8 is another. The shark fin, I think, is another clue to it being 8. The nails are in the 8. Is this in 8? It could be. Thin in 8. Yeah, Sin and 8. Come on now. Laminate. Dominate? No, it's not dominate. Nor is it laminate, unfortunately. Yeah. It's it's being like displayed. It's in a room. Is it ruminate? What the heck? Why? Why is it ruminate? What? Why is all the bins? What? Okay, now we just have to get this stupid mirror P. P red mirrored. Erd. P red. Yeah, I guess. Well, it's red object mirrored with a P. P red mirrored. Is it ponder? Oh my dear. Ugh. This better be worth it. Ooh, that's a key I haven't seen before. Key 8. Presumably will unlock room 8. Okay. What does... I'm scared all of a sudden. What does that even mean? What is room 8? I could try key 8 here. Does it work? No. Yeah, I know. Ruminate, ponder, think, consider. Well, I know it's... I have Route 8. And I suspect that the key to room 8 is the way to start that path. But that still doesn't tell me much about... Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Map. Oh boy, oh boy. I hope this isn't a political statement. I'm sorry? Okay, we're gonna take a screenshot of the blank worksheet. And then, from that image, we're going to we're going to use that image to, based on who is most correct in class, we're going to have to draw the correct symbol, the correct symbols. 4 of 7. Who got higher than 5? Nobody? Okay. Let's compare these two 5 of 7s then. Heart, diamond, arch? Heart. Okay, heart, arch seem to be the same here. Are the heart and arch the same up here? No, but this person got only 4 of 7. Kathleen, I don't know if she knows what she's doing. It's also linked in the bio. Okay. Peak, pentagon, hourglass. Peak, pentagon, diamond. Peak, pentagon, hourglass. Peak. This might be why this is a political statement. It being them using Orintios rather than Pentagon. But let me start drawing, because I'm reasonably confident. We can reasonably confidently start with peak pentagon diamond, or peak pentagon hourglass. And so this person only messed up diamond and hourglass then, so they must be correct over here. And then this person mixed up diamond and rainbow? Yeah. Rainbow. Arch. Okay. And then we are going. I will share back my completed realms homework to the chat. You can see my horrible artistry. Oh, but you also have to get names out of this. Yeah. I'm actually going to use the same worksheet. Ooh, that's awful. I'm gonna take that back. Sorry. This is going to take a decent amount of stuff. It is not very easy to put on screen, so I'm just not going to. Arch Ares, Orinda Ares. Oh, you're right. I could just put the pictures of it in the chat, couldn't I? You know what? That probably would have been smarter. Ooh, wait, hold on. Is the eclipse in eclipse? The rogue moon. So the rogue moon is the in eclipse. Interesting. Interesting. We're making good progress today, gang. We're not going to take another classroom here. That would be suicide. Cloister of Mila would be a great pull, but it costs too many gems for right now, honestly. Might have to do Observatory. Yeah, that's appreciated. Another classroom that goes north is fine. Art class. Uh-oh. Acorn and corn. 2 and 2. Sorry, kid. L kid indeed. Is there anything actually that I need out of here, or is this just the way this classroom is? I think it is just the way this classroom is. Like, this is just a big hint to the, like, room puzzle if you hadn't figured that out yet. We're not on rank 8 yet, are we? Boiler room is good. It lets us keep going. Oh. I incredibly don't have to feel much about it right now because I don't have anywhere particular that I feel urgently I need it for. And with having the electric eel aquarium, it's less essential than it's been in the past as well. Ooh, archives. That's especially good when I haven't seen many ways to maneuver. Or many ways to go this way. We're not on rank 8 yet. Alas. Another classroom that would dead end, so we're gonna not take the dead end room. Key! We love a key. We can use this right now. So, we are exploring a house whose layout changes every day. It's our house. Room 8. There's podiums in here. Interesting. Oh, hi. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are in. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin on the end. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Okay, I have 3 different... There's 8! Mundanity is 1. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. I think that has to be avarice, because mundanity is the only one, like, cramped quite that bad. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin, and a letter and its twin appear on each bin. Sloth and gluttony. Okay, but it doesn't tell me which one it is. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you know which bin I'm often in. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Do I have the den? Is it easily accessible? This is this way? Okay, let's go take a look at the den, shall we? Sure. Fine, fine. I will concede to the greater populace. Okay. So this one is either in mundanity or hubris. In the tail of the skin. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are in. I think that's gluttony. Because that's 8 letters. And that would make the neighbor one. Right here. This one's making me doubt myself. Because that is an easy shoe-in for sloth. But no other 2 share letters the same way? So we're gonna stick to our guns for the moment. Within it, then. We're gonna stick you in envy. We're gonna stick you in hubris. We're gonna stick you in mundanity. We're gonna stick you in the bend here. We're gonna stick you here. I'm wrong. Got it. The tail. Oh, the. Duh. Oh, it went back over here, okay. Then this one must be here. With an N within its sin. So that's fine there. What did I mess up? I suppose the one I have in Avarice could be in Glutton. It could be in, like, Wrath just as easily. Okay, so the actual sins do matter? I was just going based off, like, letter clues. Where does the paired letters one go then? Also, I interpreted that as a bear. Yeah, letter and its twin, so two letters that go next to each other. Yeah. There isn't a sloth. I know Wrath is free. I might as well try it. But I feel like that's not right, yeah. A letter and its twin. I did put the bunny in Wrath. Is there any... We have Gluttony, we have Avarice, we have Mundanity. Let's put Elephant in Wrath. And Bunny in Avarice. What just happened? Because something just changed. Did this... Oh, that. Hi. Nice. And I get more allowance. My observation skills have never been good. All of you know this. Okay. Because it is. Okay. So from here, we have directions. Depart. Okay. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Fascinating that this can be powered. Oh, it's not actually being powered, it's just... I don't have a way to go left, do I? Because that's the antechamber there. We gotta get this one, unfortunately. Oh, hi, Freezer. So I'm dead-ended. Oh wait, no, I have an archives route. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I'm fully dead. The run is dead. But we did get an achievement. So am I correct that the Route 8 depart thing, keep left at Tanner Fork, left, right, dead end, record each stop on the way, that starts in Route 8, in the Room 8 room, yeah? Can I get a confirmation one way or the other on that? No? Okay. Route 8, then? Was there like a visual hint in a new clue as to what room Route 8 starts in then? Oh, okay. I understand. Okay. Well, that's the end of this run anyway, and it looks like this is the end of our time for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I hope everybody had a good time. I am looking forward to continuing this with y'all again soon. Please join us next Sunday. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. What we're going to do is we are going to spend the majority of Sunday, not all of it, I don't think, but the majority of Sunday, we're actually going to do some Marvel's Rivals Nightmare 4 attempts. There's a series of achievements in Marvel Rivals for beating their Marvel Zombies mode on Nightmare 4 difficulty. And we're going to see if we, especially solo, and we're going to see if we can nab a couple of those. Or at least one. So, that's going to be the Sunday night stream. We might also do some Master Duel in there as well, or maybe some blueprints, depending on how we're feeling after Rivals thing. Then, please rejoin us on Monday night at 8 for Alien Isolation. That's a game we've been having I at least have been having a great deal of fun with, and I'm looking forward to continuing it on Monday. And then, of course, next Wednesday night at 10 p.m., as per usual. We're going to be continuing with this for a bit longer, I think. We have 7 more keys and 3 more red envelopes to find yet. But thank you all for joining us. I hope you guys have a good night. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.